Yo, what is up guys, and welcome, it's InfernoKun back with some more of The Last of Us Part 2. Hope everybody enjoyed the PS5 event yesterday. It was downright amazing, got to see some hardware, all the games. My highlight, of course, is Horizon 2 Forbidden West. I love Horizon Zero Dawn, my game of the PS4, and I absolutely adore that game. Got the Platinum Trophy as well, downright great game. Might see some content in the future. But today we're talking about The Last of Us Part 2 and its reviews that have dropped today. It's a very important day because we get to see how critics think of the game and kind of just draw a conclusion of what's good and what's bad. So let's hop over to Metacritic and see how the game is faring, okay? You can see on the PS4 Metacritic we have a score of 96. Okay, that's pretty good so far, with a total of 83 review outlets. Now, breaking it down from the positive, mixed, and negative, we have, this is astonishing, this is crazy, bro. 80 positive reviews. Let that sink in. 80 positive reviews. 80 outlets that were paid off by Naughty Dog. I'm joking. That's not how it works. But positive reviews, 80 of them. 3 mixed reviews and 0 negative reviews. That's insane. 80 out of 83 think the game is pretty good to a masterpiece. And looking at, how it breaks down, there are lots of, just incredible, like incredibly high numbers. Lots of hundreds, lots of 10 out of 10s. There are so many 10 out of 10s from different outlets. It is crazy. And then I would say the score does not drop below, 90s, and then there's like a few of them that are in the 80s, and the rest of them would be counted as mixed. So it's only 3 mixed reviews. That is absolutely insane. Of course, reviews are not the be-all, end-all of the discussion of if the game is good or not. That's still up to the die-hard fans, the players, the regular players, people who play the game, YouTubers who got it early maybe. There are still a lot of, outlets to still review the game still. Some YouTubers might not have gotten the game early, some might not have gotten, or critics might not have gotten the game early as well. There are still a lot more reviews to come out. These are just the fresh, new, lifted embargo reviews. I watched IGN's review and looked at a couple other reviews. Okay, IGN's review was pretty good. It wasn't completely in the detail that I hoped as far as story goes, but they went over the gameplay elements, how it plays out, the environment, level design, all kind of stuff. They went over that and it was pretty good. So one thing people complain about is the haters, of course, the haters who don't like the game, is the story, okay? So for the most part, I haven't really seen any bad things from reviewers about the story, which is kind of weird because that was what people were complaining about the most, is the story. I mean, I'm pretty sure gameplay is going to be just fire, just awesome greatness, but the story is very, very important to diehard fans, to fans of the first game, so we'll have to see how it plays out when we get it ourselves, the story. But as far as that goes, everything else looks like, what we've seen, the gameplay wise, we know what to expect so far, and things like that. Pretty awesome stuff right there. So there might be the occasional, they were paid off by Naughty Dog, they didn't want to go ahead and give a bad review to get out of their good graces for future review copies. And no, I think that review codes, the integrity behind them, the fairness behind them is very, very important to the industry. That I don't think that, developers would go ahead and risk paying people for good reviews just so they can get, future codes in the future. That just sounds ridiculous to me, the concept of, receiving codes, to give good reviews just for the sake of getting good reviews and not give your fair, honest opinion. The only bad review I've seen from a YouTuber, of course, that is SkillUp. Great channel, love Layman Gaming, they're hilarious, I love them. But SkillUp has given a pretty negative review of the game, saying pretty much that Part 2 isn't as good as the first game. And he goes ahead and praises the great stuff like the animations, the environment, all the beautiful care, stuff put in the game. And pretty much he doesn't like the story, which is what we hear from all the people who are hating the game. The story. That's very, very important to a lot of people, including myself. So The detail that he gave was that, Last of Us Part 1 was focused on more of it was a centralized story focused on Ellie and Joel. There was a theme of like protection, care, something like that. And that was, really great to a lot of people, including myself. Awesome theme in Part 1. But in Part 2, the theme is a revenge story. A story about vengeance. And that might not be as deep as, just grabbing as Part 1's theme. So take that as you will. If you like revenge stories, not having that kind of deep bond story like how Ellie and Joel was in Part 1, it might not be the same there. It might just be a, go around killing people, want my vengeance type story. And that's what I saw from SkillUp's review of the game. Not many outlets really mention that in their reviews. As far as that goes, they say that the story is, very, very awesome, very emotional, surprising, and just violent, all that kind of stuff coming from most every reviewer I've seen. And I think that this line from the reviewer, "We got this covered," pretty much summarizes, where people can kind of get like divided. Okay, it says, although players will find themselves on a blood-soaked adventure that sends its characters on a violent and controversial quest for revenge, The Last of Us Part 2 feels like the next logical step in this story. So, that being the controversial quest for revenge. And it is, folks might, come in expecting an Ellie and Joel type first game direction, but it's not. It's a story of revenge. The revenge story is gonna be, just deep into that I want to get revenge type story that might not be as deep and as pulling as the first game, but it seems like if you just follow along with it and just hang on to it, you'll enjoy it if you enjoy that type of stuff. So that's what I'm gathering from these reviews. Overall, to recap, 83 review outlets reviewed the game so far, with a total of 80 positive reviews and 3 mixed reviews. No negative as of right now, but I am sure that it just updated. There are now 81 positive reviews and 3 mixed reviews. We gained 1 extra positive review. So, of course, these are the first reviews of the game. As time goes on, towards launch and after launch, there will, of course, be some positives, some mixed, and even some negatives will jump onto them. But we'll see how the game fares when we play it ourselves. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts on the review so far. If you think it will still be bad, if you're very surprised and think it's going to be awesome, comment down below and tell me your thoughts on these reviews. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, I'm InfernoKun, and I'll catch you guys next time on The Last of Us Part 2.